to the 2K TV Wrap Party.
We are bringing the community together for some friendly competition, give you all some 2K gaming tips, and just have an all-around great time.
Yeah, we're having fun. It's our summer send-off, so grab your suits, grab your koozies.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Boston Celtics here in Boston. This is Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And joining us courtside, reporter David Aldridge. And now the Lakers starting group. Gasol out there with Howard. Then it's Nash. Then it's Artest. And it's Kobe in at the 2 spot. And for Boston, they've got Bird. George is out there with Bowen. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Eaton in at the 5. RJ, this one has a bit of an old school feel to it, doesn't it? These teams love to run things down low.
Yeah, it's going to be a heck of a matchup, Kevin. A little bit of bully ball, you could say. Having a center you can run your offense through makes the rest of your offense that much better.
Nash outside. Pass to Artest. Inside, Gasol. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
And it's really smart to get Gasol moving in these pick-and-roll plays. He's not only an amazing passer, but a terrific scorer as well.
Here's Bowen, guarded by Kobe. Outside, George. To the paint. Bowen, good.
And Bowen is selective when it comes to shooting, but they're showing some assertiveness inside.
Outside Artest. Good, and the assist goes to Nash.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The Celtics on offense. It's a 3-point game. From deep, George drains it from beyond the arc.
That last three must have bothered George a little bit. He goes to the arc with a purpose and fires off his answer.
Now, here's Gasol. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
Nash's shot is in.
And the quickness of Nash's game, just taking a shot there before the defense has a chance to react.
George, that's a 2-pointer. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He could roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And the defensive prowess of Howard is simply phenomenal. Not only a shot-blocking master, but his mere presence alone makes shooters incredibly nervous.
Now, here is George. Against Golden State, he was really on his game. 6 on the shot clock. Passes it to Whiteside. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And, guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston. Nash outside. Outside Artest. Pass to Howard. Eaton grabs the miss.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Nash against George. And the pass to Bowen. Hands it from downtown. Bowen's got his second bucket of the night.
And this is Bowen's specialty on offense. A legit threat from beyond the arc.
To the inside. Here's Gasol. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And when we talk about the importance of versatility, he's really got it all on the offensive end.
George, that's a 2-pointer. They get it back. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
Gasol passes to Bryant. Kicks to our test. Dishes to Nash. Pass to Gasol. Puts up a deep three. Rebounded by Bowen.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Good decision right there from George, not giving the D any time to react.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively, and that one gave up way too many easy shots.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. It was rough.
Now let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been draining everything they've put up this month. In third, the Lakers.
And really, the basketball IQ has just evolved. Just the way they move the ball and share it. They always find good looks.
And here is Bryant. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Detroit. Connects from three-point range. Nash has got 5 points so far.
And the jump shot of Nash, poetry in motion, a super efficient shooter from downtown.
They are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Down low, Howard. Eaton grabs the miss.
That's just a bucket. Look, you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss that.
And Gasol sends it back.
And really, Gasol does an incredible job getting his hand up in the air, which results in a ton of rejection. And Howard has great timing on these alley-oops. As long as the pass is spot on, he's clear for takeoff.
Now, here is George. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Whiteside. Gets a hand on it. Great positioning on the putback. Eaton's got his second bucket of the night.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Nash lays it up and banks it in. He's got 7.
This is Nash's bread and butter, his decision-making in the pick and roll. Masterful.
Here's Bird. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Richard, the Celtics have been among the NBA's elites for quite a while now.
Well, they've been a title contender every year for almost a decade now. Even with several coaching changes over that time, they've been the model of consistency.
Now, here's Nash. His last outing, 16 points for him. Here's our test. Howard finds Bryant. And it's off from three-point range. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 3-point lead. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the Boston Celtics. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
So the Lakers 5 right now. They've got Nash. Gasol out there with Howard. Then there's Kobe. And it's our test. And at the 3, the small forward.
And give Nash credit. The defense was there, but still, he finds a way to finish.
Fires, high post. Nice jump shot. Good. George has got 11.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Knocks it loose. Here's Bird. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Golden State. Drives to the hoop. Good D by Howard.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
Nash right side. Paul George with the steal. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Three-pointer. And he's good on the three ball. 14 points for him.
And what a smooth three-point shot. George has worked hard to develop that stroke.
Nash against George. Artest on the way. Just 5 to shoot. Eaton grabs the miss. Eaton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Passes to George. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
And we know George can score from all 3 levels, which is why he's capable of catching fire.
Gasol passes to Bryant. Back to Gasol. And it's in there. And that's now 6 points for Pau Gasol.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range. Just such great consistency on that jump shot. Even though he's not always squared up, Bird terrific in the catch and shoot.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Richard, we've seen how far basketball has evolved from 10 years ago to 5 years ago to now. What is it looking like when you go ahead 5 or 10 years?
I think in 5 to 10 years, we're going to see more and more centers that are just so skilled. Taller players, more Kevin Durant's. You're going to see more Wembys. You're going to see more Chet Holmgrens because they're not just putting the tall guy underneath the basket. They're giving him the ball and teaching him how to run pick and roll now.
And a fast break now for the Celtics. Down kicks to Dumars. Kobe with the steal. Artest the pass to Kobe. Good work defensively by Whiteside.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Pass to Artest. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Nash has got 4 assists now tonight.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Brown the pass to Whiteside. Ball's knocked loose. Chandler dishes to George. Here's Brown, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. RJ, we've seen multiple all-star games for Jaylen Brown. Can he become a superstar?
Well, to me, if you've got a finals MVP in your back pocket on your resume, you are now a superstar, and Jaylen Brown is that.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Rice is checked in. Richard, when you talk about Jaylen Brown, many scouts felt he'd never be a #1 level option offensively. But he's proven some people wrong.
Kevin, many scouts have been wrong many times. The question has been answered. He wasn't a great shooter when he first came into the league, and his ball handling also needed to improve. But now, both of those are strengths in his game.
George passes to Whiteside. Well, Greg, Boston didn't just win the title. They won their 18th NBA championship in style.
No series went more than 5, going 16-3 in the postseason, Kevin. Half of those wins were by 15 or more. The Celtics really weren't even challenged during that title run.
Lamar Odom has checked in for Pau Gasol. Shot, high post, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Nash has got 4 points now in the quarter. Bryant against Dumars. Right side up top. Chandler right side.
2 minutes.
And yes, it's good. Chandler's got the lead up to 7 now for the Celtics.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Here's Howard. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Nash has got 5 assists in the game.
And the strength of Howard is tremendous, which makes him hard to stop when he catches it that low.
Here's Whiteside, and it's sent back by Odom. To the middle. Here's Rice. He doesn't hit that one. Some solid defense from Brown. Up top, Dumars. Defended by Bryant.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Tipped away. Brown feeling it out a bit. Pocket 6. Whiteside nails the baby hook. Whiteside's got 4 this quarter.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Trying to get open is Odom. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down to 5 there thanks to the basket from Nash.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Brown inside the line. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And so it's Boston heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
And please give a big round of applause.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. Paul George taking care of business in this one. He had 16 points, 3 assists, and 1 rebound. It is all happening for him so far tonight. An incredible first-half performance. And let's get your thoughts, big fella, on the Celtics.
I have to admit it, I did not see this.
And that's a wrap with the third.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Paul George in this game, guys, he's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Bird is out there with Whiteside. Then it's Bowen. Then it's George. And it's Eaton in at the center, walking down the middle. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Bryant looking around. Howard finds Gasol. Lakers passing it around. Here's Kobe. Buried from 15 feet out. Kobe's got his second bucket.
The defense has got to cover Bryant everywhere. Otherwise, he'll just keep finding looks whenever he wants.
The 3. Bowen, good.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Here's our test. Excellent D there from George. Celtics leading by 10. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Howard with the steal. Outside, Kobe. He kicks to Nash. Gasol on the wing. Back to Nash. A 3-ball. Offensive rebound. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Gasol's got it back down to single digits for Los Angeles. Bird outside. Back to George. Now the pass to Eaton. That's tipped and stolen by Nash. Gasol on the wing. Here's Howard. Got a piece of it.
And having Eaton protecting the rim, that's about the same as building a brick wall around the basket. Just nothing gets over him. What an intimidator down low.
Bird outside. 5 to shoot. Here's Whiteside. And the basket good. A bad shot that time. Whiteside's got 4 points in the quarter. Los Angeles calls timeout. And one thing the Lakers are so adept at, Greg, inverting their sets to have different players start the action.
Yeah, it takes a high level of basketball IQ to do that on the fly. Makes defending the Lakers a nightmare. You never know how they'll attack you.
Floyd's checked in for the Celtics. The Lakers also changing it up. Lopez comes in for Howard. And it's Cooper in for Bryant. Here's Lopez. Rebound, Boston. Eaton's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Our test.
Few players have the overall game of Larry Bird. Obviously, we know he can shoot the lights out, but he's also an elite level passer.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw. Lakers trail by 11. Nash the pass to Lopez. Outside Gasol. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
And we rave about Powell's touch, but how about his toughness, willing to just go to battle inside?
Steve Nash.
And a look now at the Celtics' upcoming schedule. On Sunday, the Houston Rockets will come into town. Then on Wednesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Indiana, going up against the Pacers.
And for their matchup with the Magic, this is what the fans have been wanting to see. 2 of the best teams in the league duking it out, and you know whoever gets the win is going to be viewed as the team to beat. And he doesn't just have one of the best nicknames in the NBA. He's got some of the best skills as well. Sleepy Floyd is capable of putting on a show if he catches fire on the floor.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's up a 3. Artest, good. Artest's got 8 points.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on him.
Pass to Bowen. Passes it to Eaton. Here's Floyd. He's usually able to provide some lift to his team, averaging 6 points a game. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Paul Pierce is checked in for Bird. Lakers trail by 7. Pass to Rice. Randall with the ball. There's the pass to Cooper. Now Lopez. Shot clock at 6. And it's blocked. And he stays with it. Drains it from 17 feet out. Lopez has got his first basket. 1:50 left in the third quarter. Pierce down low. Yes, that goes in. And the Celtics lead by 7. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is getting steals, and that can be attributed to their tenacious style defensively.
And the Celtics making a change here. Chandler's checked in. We're at the break in the action. Let's show you the teams that have been making their opponents work especially hard over the past 10 games. Third spot, the Celtics.
They've dialed up the defense in a big way. You've got to get creative if you're going to find ways to score against them these days.
And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
And let's take a look now at Steve Nash's numbers. How last month turned out for him. 6th in assists, and he's among the top 20 players in three-point field goal percentage. He has been locked and loaded from beyond.
And his floor awareness is undeniable. As you pointed out, top 10 in assists, and he's great at drawing the defense and making the perfect pass in stride. Now, here's Nash. He's got 13. Here's Cooper. Here's Lopez, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
And for a 7-footer, Brook Lopez is pretty versatile. You get all the defensive impact you'd expect, but he can also consistently score on all three levels. And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Nash outside. 6 on the shot clock. It's good again, and an excellent 7-for-8 shooting night so far.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
Pierce with it. The three. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Celtics lead by 5. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started.
48. And your Celtics.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Here's Bryant. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. They've got Kobe. Artest is out there with Gasol. Then there's Howard. And it's Cooper in at the 1. Gasol. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
And really, Gasol just never stops attacking the boards. Just utterly relentless at pounding the glass.
Bird, the pass to Eaton. And sent back by Howard. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Whiteside's checked in for the Celtics.
Hassan Whiteside.
Puts it up off the inbound. And there's the nice layup by George. And the Celtics lead by 5.
I love seeing George be so assertive down low. Certainly doesn't lack confidence. An accomplished scorer.
Kobe kicks to Artest. Shot clock at 5. Here's Gasol over Whiteside. And Pau Gasol, the bucket on the assist by Artest.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
George dishes to Whiteside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Howard's got his 5th rebound in this one. Kobe, the pass to Cooper. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on George.
And, you know, Michael Cooper reportedly doesn't cut his fingernails. Opposing players have actually complained about leaving games with huge scratches down their arms. Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. During the break, listened in with Joe Mazzulla and his team. He told them this is what it's all about, proving we're the better team in the tough situations. But you got to want it. Coach told his guys they have what it takes to win here. Guys, back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Lakers passing it around. And Bryant kicks to Howard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And really, Howard is so adept at drawing contact, using those bruising shoulders and muscular frame to his advantage.
Howard taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. Here's Bowen. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Artest against Bird. On the wing, George. Just 4 to shoot. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
A good ball handler with an advanced offensive repertoire. George is more than comfortable in the pick and roll.
Bryant the pass to Cooper. Popped up there for Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
Yeah, and Superman taking flight for the lob finish.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for Boston. Pass to Whiteside. Here's Eaton. He's guarded by Howard. With the teardrop. And Eaton gets it to go. And the Celtics lead by 3.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
Bounce pass Howard. Here's Gasol. And Whiteside sends it back. Bird outside. Kicks it to George. He dishes it to Whiteside. 6 to shoot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. They get Paul Gasol.
First team foul.
First free throw is good. Dumars, he's checked in for both. And the Lakers also making a change. Steve Nash is checked in for Cooper. And both free throws good from Whiteside. Lakers trail by 5. Nash outside. Artest against Bird. The fader. And that's off the glass and in. 10 points for Ron Artest.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
And this has been a fun one. But look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Every timeout a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Paul George.
And guys, this really has been his night. He's done a lot of things well, but his scoring really put him over the top. You can see how determined he's been every time he's gotten his hands on the ball. Great drive and also great focus offensively.
Goes up on the high post, and he makes that one. And the Celtics lead by 5.
And not sure what you can do with a guy like that. With his handles, he can just take defenders to school.
And he gets the bucket. Howard's got 5 points now this quarter.
And you can see the determination in Howard's eyes. He relishes the opportunity to provide big baskets like that one.
Here's Dumars. A rebound by Gasol. Gasol's got 5 rebounds tonight.
2 minutes.
Nash outside. Howard. And Howard with the second chance points. And it's now only a 1-point Celtic lead.
Well, he's been here before. Howard knows how to take charge when the team needs a bucket.
Dumars the pass to George. Offline with his 3.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Artest dishes to Gasol. Outside Bryant. And Gasol slams it in.
And Gasol is someone you turn to in these situations. Need a big basket, he's ready to go.
Passes to Duke. The shot's good on the assist by George. It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
And matchups, it's really what it's all about, and these two teams are really equal.
Outside Artest. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
3 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And here's Dumars outside. Trifecta.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're trailing by 2. 51 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Let's see which section can be allotted for a free t-shirt.
The Celtics making a switch here. Owens checked in.
Whoa!
51 seconds left to play in the final quarter. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Violation. Celtics ball.
Artest against Bird. Outside, George gets the three to fall.
And guys, George takes pride in hitting big shots. Just get him the ball and let him do his thing.
Outside Artest. It falls! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Wow, look at the damage this young man is doing from deep. And there's another one.
And the defense has to know that taking away his three is the #1 priority. And he's hurt them all game long. With that shot, it makes no sense.
Clock is at 3. From deep, George. Lakers with the rebound. Timeout called the Lakers. They're trailing by 2. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a 3. But they'll probably try for a 2, but if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
And here's Kobe from the arc. There's the triple!
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit at halftime.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They trail by 1. 1 second left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And they've got enough time left to get a good look. It's got to be quick, but it doesn't have to be a heave. You can still catch, turn, and shoot. They've got one shot at it here, obviously. It's a make-or-break situation.
And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. This win sets a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's presentation on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Take a person, feet look like bamboo leaf. You know I'm a king, call me your majesty. She say I'm the man in her dreams. I'm her fantasy. You know you ain't find nothing. Boy, stop asking about. You might catch a little bro ballin'. He Bryce Maxwell. Thought she was gonna be my Valentine. Better look next year. Watch me. Only good and cooking. Watch Matilda. Watch me drop the form with my kneecap. Before they close it, fix my fingers. Goodness, he took my swag to Woodward. I gotta keep that boy my only good look. Look, go, I'm feeling like Snoop and Suge now. They act like it's hoodlum, no way, no kid look up to. Came up out the slums, but next house gon' have a butler. Know you heard little cousin and they swing it like nunchuck. Like Alvin the Chipmunk. Right now, on my ass, I ain't do sit up. Say thanks to my guys, all y'all who wanna hit trend up. Tired of stealing stuff, tell them where you got it from. I need something for Father's Day, I need roses by the dozen. I am not in competition.